What's up, guys? I hope everyone's doing okay and everyone's doing fine. We are here to discuss February 6th NBA game day. We have a lot of games tomorrow, and we would start it with the game between New York Knicks and Portland Trail Blazers. Now, before I start providing those predictions and those opinions of mine for these games, I'm just inviting everyone who have not subscribed to our YouTube channel yet, Passive Baller, to please hit on the subscribe button below and also include that bell logo beside it. That way, automatically, you guys will be receiving notifications or confirmations whenever we have a new video uploaded. Alright, so again, I've mentioned this is a game between New York Knicks versus Portland Trail Blazers. This is a game that will be held in the afternoon. So this is the earliest game that we have for tomorrow. Let's take a look at the standings of both teams first. The New York Knicks is the number 8th team in the Eastern Conference. They have a record of 10 wins and 13 losses. Their last game was a win. That was against Chicago Bulls when they defeated Chicago Bulls at their own home court. Now for Portland Trail Blazers, they are the number 6 of the West Conference with 12 wins and 9 losses. They are actually having back-to-back wins. So in terms of momentum, both teams have it, and unfortunately, one of these teams would actually end the day with a loss. Let's take a look at the details of this game. As mentioned, this one would be played in the afternoon, so the game would be played 1 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time, so that's 2 o'clock a.m. here in Manila. 2 a.m., man, wow. Again, 1 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time, this will be played at New York, so New York will be playing at home. And despite of that, Portland is actually given the -1 spread, and of course New York has the +1. Let's take a look at the other factors that could have been considered as to why Portland has that. Obviously, the home court advantage would be with New York because, well, they're at home. Fatigue factor, you know what? I'm actually putting it in New York as well because for Portland Trail Blazers, this will be the 4th game in six days or in 6 nights. So this, their legs must be tired, and not only that, Portland Trail Blazers, they got a lot of people out, meaning a lot of minutes are being played by those players who are left playing for them. So they must really be tired. Well, the New York Knicks, the last time they played was on February 3rd, so they've already had a 2-day rest, and now they're at home. So yeah, fatigue factor must really be favoring New York on this one. So that's already 2 points for my New York Knicks squad. Now let me just go and check on the injury list here. For the New York Knicks, we only have one listed, and that is Nerlens Noel. And good news for all New York Knicks fans out there. Noel is actually probable for this game against Blazers. Although there's still no assurance that he would play, but at least it's clear that he wouldn't be out for like several days or maybe even weeks, right? Now let me check on Portland. For Portland Trail Blazers, man, they have a lot of people out, and then when they say a lot, I mean that a lot. Well, they have Zach Collins out because of the recent the recent operation that he had. Nurkic is also out because of the fracture on his right wrist. McCollum's still out. Little is still out. While Derrick Jones and Damian Lillard, they are both listed as probable for this game. They're still not sure if they would be, just like Nerlens Noel. They're still not sure, but at least there is the possibility that these two players would be suiting up for their team. Derrick Jones has the injury on his foot, while Damian Lillard has this abdominal pain or abdominal injury. So in terms of the roster or in terms of the lineup, obviously there are a lot of players who won't be there for the Portland Trailblazers. So I gotta give it to New York as well. Plus the fact that there are a lot of bigs who won't be there for Portland Trailblazers. I'm pretty sure Thibodeau was able to figure that one out, and they should be able to set things up inside. I don't know, maybe for Randall or maybe for his point guards to do some dribble drive, and for IQ for quickly to do the dribble drives that he has. Man, my back, it's so itchy. To do his dribble drives and do his floaters, and he has mastered that shit like he ain't no rookie. I'm not sure if you have seen him play, but that Emmanuel Quickly guy, man, he doesn't look like he is a 25th draft pick. He looks like it's a number 5 draft pick. Anyway, I'm kind of confident that New York would have some plans inside on how to attack Portland Trailblazers, because the moment that they can at least put, say, Enes Kanter, the one who's playing center for them, in foul trouble early, man, for sure Randall, Quickly, and all other New York players, RJ Barrett, man, who has improved a lot, for sure would be able to dominate the game inside. Okay, so my pick in here would be New York Knicks, because really I don't see any angle wherein Portland Trailblazers may actually have the advantage on this one. Maybe there's one possibility, and that is the possibility of Damian Lillard suiting up. If Damian Lillard would be suiting up, well, yeah, New York might be in trouble and will be in trouble, because again, Damian Lillard can do it all, right? He can shoot, he can do the dribble drive shit, he can defend. But again, that's another question. How well is Damian Lillard really? If he would be playing, is he 100% healthy? Obviously not, because if he is, then he won't be placed in this day-to-day status, right? So yeah, I'm putting my money on New York Knicks, but let's just go and take that +1 just to be safe. Who knows? Maybe this will be a close game, and they will just lose by 1 point, and at least we have some sort of a safety or a coverage. Remember when the last time they played Portland and New York, Damian Lillard was there, Jones was there, Little was there, and the lead that Portland Trailblazers had was just 3 points. So if some of those players would be out now, and for the New York Knicks, all would be available, man, you got to do some math, and I really feel like New York should have this one. So my pick on this would be New York Knicks +1. For those who got Facebook accounts, please click on the button in the upper right hand of our YouTube channel. It will bring you automatically to our Facebook page, and just follow and like that page. You can also send us messages via Messenger through that page. Stay there. We'll be uploading the other videos for today's game day. Peace out, pass and love, and God bless.